Biden administration extends the eviction and foreclosure moratorium through July 2021. The halt to evictions and foreclosures, if you recall, was put in place to stave off homelessness and foreclosure at the start of the pandemic. The Biden administration said Thursday that it was going to extend the moratorium on evictions and foreclosures for another month as the country rebounds from the impacts of the pandemic. This is Kiwi the Coast, your luxury real estate specialist, helping you maximize and sell the value of your coastal home. So let's dive in. The pause on evictions and foreclosures on federally backed mortgages was set to expire this month. But President Biden has been under pressure from the Democrats and also housing advocates to extend for another month. And this is to protect homeowners and tenants as we recover from the impacts of the pandemic. This announcement comes as states struggle to spend the $21.5 billion that was included in the emergency rescue package, included in the American Rescue Plan. And this allows the states to work through a crush of applications that they've been experiencing and get the money paid out before it expires. Now, the White House and the Centers for Disease Control, that's the CDC, have said that this extension, this one more month, is going to be the last extension. That's through the end of July 2021. So the first point is, who's eligible? To get protection from eviction, you need to attest on an application that you meet some of these guidelines, including making $99,000 or less in income for 2020 or 2021. You'll need to show that you've experienced hardship due to the pandemic. As a result, you've lost potential income, job loss, or you've had medical expenses. You need to be able to prove that. And then renters are also supposed to affirm that should they lose their rental accommodation, it will force them to be either homeless or to have to move in with family members or friends. In other words, double up on the accommodation, and that they've actually applied for rental assistance. Now, point number 2 is, well, what if I'm already facing eviction? What do I do then? First of all, try speaking to your landlord first and remind him about the extension, this 1 month extension. Now, if your landlord ignores the moratorium on evictions with this extension, you may need to seek some legal help. You may find low cost or legal help with this eviction in your state by going to lawhelp.org. So third point is, what else can I do? Well, I can apply for rental assistance. The National Low Income Housing Coalition has access to over 429 programs that provide assistance to struggling renters. You can also receive up to 18 months of assistance with back due rent or past due rent and even future rent. Also, familiarize yourself with other rights. In addition to the CDC's moratorium that is probably going to last until August, a number of states and cities have programs that protect renters for longer periods of time. So investigate and check those out. New York, for example, has extended an eviction ban until September of 2021. Meanwhile, in Minnesota, lawmakers have just enacted a deal that prevents the eviction of tenants involved in the process of applying for rental assistance. That protection will last for 12 months or June 2022. Tenants in Nevada cannot be forced out if their applications are pending or if landlords have refused to take the aid. And in California, the government needs to move fast to extend this moratorium out another month. Newsom has vowed, in fact, that landlords, this is not passed yet, that landlords are due to get 100% of their past due rent back from that federal aid package that's almost at $5.2 billion. So, looks like a little bit of relief in sight for those renters out there that are struggling. A little bit more of an extension. We need to watch how that goes down. Hope you found all that information valuable, and we'll see you on the next video.